Okay, so let's get going. This is episode 2 of how to make your own Minecraft server. This time we're going to be looking at Bukkit. So, first off, Bukkit is much more advanced. So, don't get me wrong, it's not like it's much harder, but there are some major differences. So, go ahead and go to bukkit.org and download the latest recommended build from here. By the time I upload this video, maybe, yeah, I don't know, but yeah, there will be differences because they'll be still setting up a new download system, so it might change. But since I've already downloaded it for my adventure map server, let's see. Let's copy that, and yeah, it's like yeah, okay. So let's just make a new folder called new folder because I want to type in a new name. So unlike its counterpart, which it's based off of, like the Minecraft server, you can't just double click it and run it. I mean, it works that way as well, but you don't have anything, you don't have the console. So go ahead and make yourself another batch file, but this time it'll look a little different because, well, obviously it's a different software. So if you go into edit mode, see it's at echo off set. Yeah, I'll put this in the description, I think. Then you set the path file for java.exe. Then you set that you want this to take up 1 GB of your space, and then yeah, the name of the jar file. So go ahead, run that, and it should run all that. You'll get lots of IO file not found exception mess errors and warnings and all that from the first round, because it has to create all those files because they don't exist yet. So don't be worried if it gets mad at you for that. But yeah, wait for that to load, and once that's finished loading and creating all the whole world, well, this could take a while. Once it's finished creating the whole world, go ahead and stop the server, because we're going to need to edit some of its properties and all that. And yes, I believe it might create all 3 worlds, so this might take a little while. Excuse me. I might cut this. I probably will cut this, because this is unnecessarily long. Okay, so it's finished, so we can go ahead and type in stop. So stop the server and save chunks. So this could take just a little while, because the first time I have to save all the chunks. Well, yeah, it does have to save quite a lot of chunks. Just yeah, give it its time, because I mean, this is on my server computer. I'm not saying it's amazing at running fraps and the server at the same time. So they're same settings. Just for the sake of speeding up some stuff, I'll just put that to false. Yep. So you got essentially the same configurations. Now, what makes Bukkit so powerful is, first off, all 3 worlds are separated. You have stuff like bukkit.yml, which is its own settings. So in here, you can allow the end false, or warn on overload. So that means if it gets overloaded, it'll say can't keep up. Do you want that? Yes. Spawn radius. So it sets a spawn point, of course, but I think it's spawn radius what was a radius again? Diameter is the whole thing. Yeah, so radius pretty much it means if you were to draw an imaginary circle, or maybe a square in this case, in Minecraft, just take one block, and in every direction, 16 blocks away, is the space the person can spawn. So you can change it to, like, radius 1, not 11, 1, meaning you'll have only, like, 5 blocks to spawn on, which isn't bad, really. Set that back to 16. Permissions file, permissions.yml, so I'll do this in the next video, actually. When you do get around to making permissions, this is where you'll set it. Update folder, update, so there's a new recommended build, it should have put it in the update folder. Ping packet limit, so if your ping is above 100, it doesn't let you go, I think, onto server. Use exact login location. I don't know what that is. Who knows? Ticks per animal spawn, 400 monster spawn, 1. So, I don't know. Aliases, Kinner's Bukkit. Yeah, so there's some stuff like databases and all that, which, well, I think anywhere down below this, really, you shouldn't be messing with it unless you know what you're doing for a certain plugin. Even I've not messed with this yet. Here's where you'll be really messing with, and especially this stuff right here. This, fine, default. This, unless you, I don't know, have a slow internet connection or something, then set it to something higher. And, yeah, if you know what that is, mess with it. So, save that. Next, ops. Forgot to show this in the last one, but you should set yourself as an OP constantly, because, well, it's convenient to be an op. But you don't need it op in Bukkit, because, well, that's the beauty of the permission system. You can have multiple ranks. Servers, pretty much the log, so somebody, if you have like a no swearing server or something, you can always look in here and, I don't know, edit, find, just type in server, find next. So apparently the word server never appeared in this log, surprisingly. But these things get pretty big pretty fast. But this one already takes 4.86 kilobytes, 4,981 bytes, which means 4,981 letters. It's quite a lot. Whitelist, same as before. And, yeah. Let's see. That's about it. Yeah, that's about it for the Craft Bukkit without plugins. So I'll see you next time. Stick around for the plugins, and then yeah, there should be a couple more episodes after that, going more detail for some stuff. Goodbye, like and subscribe.